Help keep light language transmissions and activations free on YouTube by supporting this work. Clickable links in description. Hello, everyone. My Wi-Fi wasn't working well, and so on the YouTube live, I said that I would record this video. I'll attach it to today's YouTube live, but it'll also just be on the regular channel. But I wanted to get on here and offer a light language transmission so that you have that, since I wasn't able to do it in the live session today. So it's what I was talking about it before I was like really glitching, is I wanted to share with you about how to download and integrate information. And so one of the things that I often get asked is, how do you interpret light language, or how do you integrate new information that's coming in? And it's very simple. I mean, the simple answer is you experience it through sensations in your body. And a lot of times we're like, it can't be that simple. You know, we want it to be really difficult, or some sort of magical process or something like that. But really all it is it's through sensation. So our physical body is like the house on this earth for our electrical system, our energy system, for our frequency. So whether it's our emotion body, our energy body, our spirit body, we still experience it through our physical body. And so we experience it through our physical body through sensation. And so when we are, say, listening to a light language transmission, is what you want to do is just tune into the sensations that are showing up in your body. And so you might be noticing like a tingling in a certain area of your body, or a tightness or an opening, you know, and it's all these different sensations. You can actually just Google list of sensations and get a list of all these different sensations, so you can start to experience what it's like being in your body. So you can name them. A lot of times our brain needs to name it, and that's why we name thoughts and we name our emotions. But really, it's to get us to experience the sensation of those thoughts, the sensation of those emotions. So one of the things that I learned early on in my career as a mental health therapist is that emotions actually begin in the limbic system in the brain. Like in our brain, we actually have specific emotional circuits, and they start in the limbic system of the brain. And what that means is it just makes this connection, and it sends these energy signals through our body, which we experience as sensation. And then we name them as anger, fear, happiness, joy, bliss, whatever it is. But they're at the bottom line, at the basic level, they're a sensation, and they move through our body. They move through the spinal cord and through those nerves. It sends out all these signals through our body, and we experience them in different parts of our body. And when we allow that process to occur, it actually only takes 90 seconds for us to fully receive, integrate, and experience something. And so is what's happening, because a lot of people are like, yeah, but then I get angry again or get angry again. It's not that you're not going to experience those emotions again. But we need to realize that they're not the exact same emotion, and keep letting them move through. And as they move through, the frequency of them actually shifts, and they drop into the earth does her thing, and then it's this beautiful symbiotic relationship that we have, and then we have these experiences. But it's really about being able to experience whatever arises through sensation. And so when you want to integrate or understand what's happening for you in your, whether it's in your body, or whether what's happening spiritually for you or emotionally for you, when you're listening to light language, is allow the sensations to move through your body and allow them to do what they need to do. Sometimes it's just simply the process of trusting what needs to happen is happening. But a lot of times it also is, what happens is we start to, when we can relax into the sensation, then we start to receive other information, where maybe all of a sudden our brain has all this information, like where we're hearing it or seeing it, go in. It's like we have these flashes of insights and like, oh, I get that now. So allow yourself to experience, practice sensation. And so on my website, I don't know if I have it here on YouTube, but it's called the emotion release or pain release meditation. And you can go on my website and download that meditation. And it's just a really super simple, it's like 3 or 4 minutes to teach you how to experience and allow things to move through your body. Another way to do that is really to do just body scans and allow yourself to experience body scan sensations, and like noticing your hand, because in body scan they guide you through noticing different aspects of your body, and you're tapping into the sensations of them, and then you start to get all this information. It like relaxes the brain and the limbic system so that then you can receive information. So for today's light language activation, is what I'm going to do is just activate our sensitivity to the sensation so that we can really tune in to this beautiful system of our body and how it speaks to us. And so with that in mind, before we go into the light language transmission, I'm going to just bring you through a brief body scan so that you can begin to experience sensations in your body. And then we'll go into the light language transmission. So I want to do it this way just so you can kind of see and practice and see if this is something that works for you and is something that you want to explore more. Just exploring more what's going on in your body through sensation. Okay, so typically for a body scan, people tend to be most comfortable lying down. However, you can do this in a seated position. And so if you want to be in a seated position, allow your knees to be at a 90-degree angle and your feet flat on the floor. And this allows for your spine to be erect so that your head is over your shoulders are over your hips, and your hips are grounded into the seat of your chair. And if you're lying down, lie down on your back, just have your arms by your side, your legs relaxed, just in a Shavasana position, in that corpse position. And allow yourself to experience your breath as it moves in and out of your body. Paying attention to the sensations of the rise and fall with each in and out breath. Noticing if your breath is silky or smooth, if it's slow or fast, or it may feel rough or choppy. Allow it to be however it is. Don't have to change it. Your body breathes itself. And then just notice that by the simple act of paying attention to your breath, that your breath rhythm, the texture of it shifts, even if it's subtle. Now just bring your attention to your feet, the sensations that you feel in your toes, the sole of your foot, the top of your feet. Maybe warm or cool, tingly, vibrating. Just allow it to be however it is. Just notice. And then notice the sensations in your calf and your shins, your shin bones. You may notice sensations where the muscles of the calf attach to the shin bone, or where the tendons and muscle attaches to the knee or to the ankles. You may notice pressure on your calf muscle if you're lying down on your back. Then bring your attention to your thighs. Maybe there's tightness, or maybe it feels loose and relaxed. Maybe there's twitching. Just allow the sensations to be there. Moving up to your pelvis and your buttocks. To your abdomen, your mid and lower back. You may notice the sensation of your breath here, the rise and fall of your belly. Maybe you notice achiness or sensations in your lower back or mid back. Or you notice movement in your organs that are in your torso. And just notice your ribs and your upper back. What's the sensation like as you breathe and your ribs separate and open to draw in that breath? Maybe you're noticing the sensation of the beating of your heart. And then just notice your hands. We have many sensory there, and just allow the sensations in your hands to arise and fall. Maybe they get more intense, then less intense. And bringing your awareness to your forearms, your wrists and elbows. What sensations are in the muscles, in the bones? And just notice your upper arms and your shoulders. Do they feel loose and relaxed, or tight and tense? Experiencing the sensations in your neck and throat. And noticing your jaw and your lips, the corners of your eyes. Even imagine that there's a slight smile on your lips, and a slight smile in the corners of your eyes, and just notice how that shifts the sensations in your face. And now just notice your whole body. Experiencing the buzzing, the tingling, the looseness or the tightness that's just happening in your whole body all at the same time. Just how it's all working together, sending messages. So now in this space, allowing your body and your breath to be as it is, receiving this light language transmission. Ushana Shabokua Ishakunai Mokoda Hashakawa O Amaki Adashako O Kashina Makara Shinamaku Iya Donamokoshna Maka Ikadashinamu Ushna Hiko Abaha Erashanako Miki Ikadashana Maka Ora Shanimikushniki Adaha Ora Shimbaki Ora Shimakira Shamahara Goa Ukadashana Makira Baushnaha Ora Shamakiro Ora Shabahara Kahi Ikadashana Ua Oba Shaku O Shakina Moko Adashikia Idama Ushna O Abaki O Kadashina Makaura Shabaani Kiado Hashikinoko O Bashakira Inama Ushna I Ora Shema Ia Bakiada Goma O Dakabakishida Goma Hi Kidashina Aka Ora Boko Ushna Maki Ikadashina Inama O Adaha Inama O Shakimu Ukura Shakada Bakiada Goa Ina Godashnama Ua da Kashikia Gomai O Baki Shakoana Gaha O the Shimaku Shikia Boko Adaka Adaboko Usha Adaboko Usha Nakia Mokoshna Kiraha Adabokushinima Ushna Iabaka Akad O Ashahi Iraba Oku Ana Makirshinima Ushni Kiako O the Shinako Amakira Apaku Shamaki Anamokoshnaha Shikabakuni ki Anakoshna Kirabokushni Shikiado Hobahiki Ishanamaha Ola Shakara Shakomiki Nomhana O Makira Shiki Ikadabokushna Shinamakomahi Ora Shaka Inamakushni Moku Hara Shinimaka Oshanako Baha Ikadashiniku Shaha Arabokoshna Makida Shinimaku Adiki Ikadashana Karaboko Ma O Shikiado Koshnaha Araboko Mahi Ushna Makara Shikira Harakoshnaha Enamokoshniki Ura Bukushnaha Ikarashanako Abaka Irashanakoyaki Araboko Mahi Kushna Kara Shinamako Bahara Koshnaha Ikarashinimoko Mahi Arakoshna Shikadashinama Ukua Urashinamahara Koshna Shinako Mukuadaki Ia Nama Ia Woshaha Oshianaha Oshianaha Mokoshni Maiki Ushnaha Karadoshi Aiko O Barashakinahi Barashinama A Ikarashinimakushna Ki Akashikiado Ora Bokoha Shikinama Ushnihi Ishinamaka Arashanamako Ushnamaki Ura Shanama Arashikoaki Irshimoku Baka Dakoshna Kirashinimukoha Ishinamaha Koshni Mikiaraha Mokoadaki Ushni Makiara Dona Makishno Maka Ula Shana Kumahi Ikananashako Bakashana Koshna Hara Oshna Makiadaha Ushini Mako Ushini Mako Makiadaha Inamokoshnaha Dokarabaki Ushnamaka Harashanako Ida Bokuni Adashnamako Bashiniku Shikiaha Eda Shanamako Bakida Shiniku Artikiadaha. So in the quietness of the space that you're in, just continue to notice the sensations in your body, lying there as long as you would like. And I encourage you to journal about your sensations. See what comes through for you. Blessings.